dawah through their actions, because they would be very proactive in the societies. They would be engaging in social work. They would be trying to better the society. And this is a golden opportunity for us to do something like that as well. The idea that we had in mind was that we're going to try to raise as many funds as we can through the masjid so that we can identify people who are primarily, first and foremost, our Muslim brothers and sisters in need within the community, and second, of course, the greater community in South Carolina and Columbia in general. We would like to gather funds by holding an event in one of the upcoming weekends. And because this is a state of emergency that was held in South Carolina this past week, we need to have an urgent response as well, because these people are in a very dire situation. The event that we wanted to hold would involve a donation drive where people can donate items that they no longer need, and we can sell them to anyone who may want to come and get them, kind of like a thrift shop type of event. This money, and as well as the items, they can go to help people. The items that are not sold, they can be donated to the people who need them, but the money that we get from selling these items, they'll also be collected for delivering additional relief. We're also thinking at this event, we can have a fundraising lunch or dinner. We can have lasagna. You've all, if you've been here around Ramadan, you know how the lasagna night turns out. The whole community comes together. It's a very popular event. It's a big hit. Something like macaroni, something like pancakes, anything. It's all open for discussion. We're all brothers and sisters of each other. We're all witnesses over one another. So let's come together. Let's help each other. Let's try to uplift this community by helping each other engage in good actions. So basically, once we can pool these contributions from these fundraisers, from donations, we can go contact organizations like Islamic Relief. We can contact organizations like FEMA. We can contact government aid organizations. We can find out some of the areas that are hardest hit. And with those funds that we raise, we can start to help build houses. We can start to help people get their lives back on track. Now, at this event as well, we wanted to organize an information booth where there would be information on disaster relief. If people were in need of immediate assistance, there would be a place for them to sign up completely confidentially, and the community would come together to help them. There would also be places with, information about water filling stations, information about health basics, such as the boil water advisory. That was a very important thing that people in Columbia were made aware of. But the thing that we need right now is we need to know who would be interested in helping in any type of capacity. Whether it's coming together to plan the event, whether it's to cook the food for the fundraiser, whether it's to do cleanup, whether it's to just go on your phone, text your friends, say that we're having this event, and if we can organize as good of an event as possible, then we can help as many people as possible. So basically, if you're interested in volunteering, there are some sign-up sheets that I can pass around where you can enter your name, your number, your email, any type of contact information that you'd like. And you can specify, or you don't necessarily have to specify in what capacity you want to help, whether it's setting up of an event, planning the event, cleaning up, food serving, food cooking, doing like a bake sale or something like that, organizing the booths, giving people information, designing flyers, because we do need to get as much publicity to this event, because we're not just helping the Muslim community, we want to help as many people around Columbia as possible. This masjid is our home away from home. We want to invite them to our home. We want them to be able to feel welcome. So it's a sanctuary for us, and then when they're feeling distressed, when they're facing troubles in life, we want it to be like a sanctuary for them. If there are any questions, comments, or concerns, again, This is a joint effort in all the community. This is just an idea, and for it to become a reality, the event to take place, we need to all work together. So I'm absolutely willing to hear any suggestions, any comments, any concerns, and I'll be passing out this sign-up sheet, one for the brothers and one for the sisters, if anyone is interested in signing up and helping in any capacity. All right, thank you for your time. Assalamu alaikum.
You may remain there, inshallah, if you don't mind. If you want to sit down, you can sit down, and so we can hear from. First of all, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to find among ourselves those people who care and they willing to step up and try to do something. My advice understands that we shouldn't be waiting on any other organizations, because those people, they talking about assessment and writing reports and by the time I understand that you get some kind of help from them, but we're talking about something we can do it, that me and you and everybody can get involved. And this is a good cause, okay? And alhamdulillah that we see our youngest try to do something. So a way of encouragement for them, okay? We see that Abu Ilyas and Ilyas, also Katie, both of them, they join effort together and try to do together something to present it to the community. So we see also the grandma, and even Ilyas try, understand, to be quiet and listening. So this is a good participation. He didn't make disturbance during the lecture. So now, like he says, the ball in your corner now. So what we can do, this is what we hear is about, okay? Whatever the mosque can be, but like he say, one hand doesn't clap. Get me this boy there. This boy with the red, tell him to come here. Bring these kids inside. Bring them inside. Come inside. Come in. So if anybody have a suggestion, you understand that basically you got the blue line here, the blueprint here. Somebody at least came with the idea and get you a frame what it can be done. There is many things can be done, okay? Even if it's nothing except visitation to those people, okay? Writing a word of what you call condolence or anything, you understand? We have to have some kind of contribution. And we have Surah Al-Ma'un. Always remember this, part of the Quran, Surah Al-Ma'un. أَرَأَيْتَ الَّذِي يُكَذِّبُ بِالدِّينِ فَذَلِكَ الَّذِي يَدُعُّ الْيَتِيمَ وَلَا يَحُضُّ عَلَى طَعَامِ الْمِسْكِينِ. Okay? So we should be part of good deed. And when we see somebody try to do something, that we should try to participate. If it's with $1, if it was half an hour to spend with the person, there is many ways that we can help, okay? So now, Brother Tawheed here presented this idea to myself, okay? And alhamdulillah, him and his wife came with the proposal. I encouraged them to put it in writing. And that the next thing that we approach is the community in Friday, and they have a sign sheet outside there. Few people stop by, but we have to be prepared that not to be disappointed, because good deed is not easy on people to do. But we have to take this as opportunity to train ourselves that we can go towards the goodness and to be part of it. So inshallah, if anybody want to have a question or clarification or want to get another meeting, you understand, but we don't want to keep meeting after meeting after meeting, you understand, and after this the project die. If anybody want to contribute, somebody at least to sign your name or anything like this, or if you have clarification about something, and we have a lot that we can do. If nothing that we can go ahead and cook a big meal to those people, invite them for dinner, okay? And we can go in the news and say, okay, all these people been afflicted, we have dinner for you tonight, okay? Come and eat. There is many ways that we can, if we sit down and think, and mashallah, Most of you, if it's not all of you, master degree, PhD degree, so all kind of degrees. So let this wisdom that you have and this talent that you got, we want to see it now, okay? Anybody have a question, comments, concern? Yes, sister, go ahead, please.
Mashallah, Jazakallah khair, brother and sister, and everybody for what you're doing. And the idea of like a meal is a wonderful idea. Would it be possible maybe just to have like the day before the meal? I don't know how this idea would work, but maybe have a day where people can come and bring donations of like gently used clothes, toys, blankets, sleeping bags, things like that. And then the next day with the meal, just have booths where people can come and just pick up whatever they want, no questions asked. If you were affected by it or you need it in any way, you can take something with you.
Did you get one of the handouts for what we were doing?
Sorry.
I can give you one of the handouts, sister. Here you go. I think this is-
Sister Afros, do you have something you want to say?
No, alhamdulillah, supporting him
Alhamdulillah.
physically and spiritually and mentally, everything.
Alhamdulillah.
What they need to do, inshallah, I'll help them.
As for the question asked about donations against versus a garage sale type event, it all just comes down to the logistics. And again, this is something that we'll decide together through consensus and consultation of each other. Would it be more efficient to gather items together and to donate them as a donation drive, no questions asked, or would it be better to have a garage sale where we can raise funds to administer even further assistance? Would we be able to donate the items after that are not sold or that are not donated? Those are questions that we all need to ask, because one of the main concerns, I believe, is that we don't want a lot of...
Katie, excuse me. Can start discussion can be later so we can everybody hear from one person. One person talk at the same time. Thank you.
I think one of the main concerns is the idea of storing these items in the masjid. And again, like I said, the other idea is the concept of logistics. Would it be better to raise money through a yard sale? I mean, not necessarily charging too much money for these items, but we can raise this money to administer additional relief. What do you all think?
Sister Amina, go ahead.
Okay, I really love what you're doing, seriously. And this is something I feel that we need to expedite it. And then I think what you need to do is do a flyer and just pass it out to all the members, people that are not here. This is something that's really needed for everybody to come together, and something that needs to be done as soon as possible, not to keep delaying it. And if you can just set dates, since you're already on on the way with that, I do believe that you will get the full support of the whole community. I really do. And,
Inshallah. Thank you,
maybe
sister.
set dates as to when do you need for all of things, instead of like people bring it one by one each day, because it's gonna fill up the place. At least we have a set date, and everybody will be notified by flyer to bring all of that together. And then you can coordinate from there and set dates, instead of just, keep meeting, and you need to just set dates. And if you wanna do a flyer, maybe I can help get some free publicity and stuff for us with that, with the media and newspapers, all of that. So if you can do all of that and provide me a flyer, I can help, get the word out to the community, because, this is something really good for the Islamic,
Okay, the sister who's whispering in the back, you can speak up now. Go ahead. Whosoever, I didn't say whosoever, anybody. Faddal, go ahead.
Just wanted to suggest, I don't know if that would be possible to have, to add an online component, maybe just open a page on almasjid.com and direct people, maybe during the next khutbah to go and just donate online.
We can certainly do that. There is something that's fairly new. It's called crowdfunding. There's a site called GoFundMe.org where a lot of people are donating, they're pooling charities together for their family and their friends. We were thinking about getting something together like that, and that's That's, again, it depends on the logistics. We do need to have a meeting sometime soon so that we can make things definite, such as a date, in what capacity we can help, what we're going to have at this event, and again, what are we going to do with the funds? Are we going to have a relief bank account? Are we only going to collect cash and checks? These are all questions that need to be asked and addressed. And the sister that asked about the flyer, thank you so much for your support. We actually have some mock-up flyers, just as an example. One of these things on the sample was that it said that we could have the event on October 17th or 24th, which is this coming Saturday or the Saturday after this coming Saturday, so next Saturday. And that the reason why it's so short notice is because, again, this is an emergency situation. A lot of people are in very bad situation right now, so we need to get together, we need to act as urgently as possible.
بالحق.
Maybe we could try to reach out to other Islamic communities as well, you know, within Columbia. We could all come together as one Jamaat and try to help out within the Muslim community.
Excuse me, is somebody reading or talking, or there is another conference in the back? All right, go ahead, Akhi. Sorry.
So thinking maybe we could try to reach out to other Islamic communities to see if they want to also try to help this cause and helping Muslims as well as non-Muslims as well within this situation.
That's an excellent idea, brother. I could not agree with you more. The importance of coming together as an organized community is that, first of all, we're all Muslims, we're all brothers and sisters, we're all one ummah. We're all the sons and daughters of Adam and Eve, alayhi salam, and the only thing that differentiates us from one another is piety and good action. Isn't that right? So let's come together, let's involve each other in this good action, let's lift each other above this disaster. The benefit of organizing the greater community, the greater Muslim community together is that, if we have more hands on board, if we have more minds thinking together, we can have a more efficient event, a more organized event, one that can be better recognized by non-Muslims, just because we all know certain people, and another person might know another group of people. We can invite more people into this masjid. We'll be able to reach out to more people that need our help.
Excuse me, Brother Mahmoud.
Yeah, I think, garage sale is a good idea, but a lot of times the money you generate is not much, or masjid will be stuck out with old stuff and they don't know what to do with it. The best thing, maybe just get donations and get donations in kind, like toilet paper, soap, shampoos, and other things that they need, for use. Just go collect those and skip the garage sale.
Well, that's something that we can come together with as a consensus. That's another good point to take into consideration. Again, the garage sale aspect is just another avenue to raise funds to be able to administer relief to people. If we feel like that's not practical, if we feel like maybe things will sit around at the masjid and we won't have any way of donating them to people in need that aren't sold, that's perfectly fine. But that reminds me, another sister came up with a great idea. That if you've ever been to Walmart before, you see there's a section with little medical supplies and hygienic supplies, little travel size toothpaste, small first aid kits. They're like $1 or $2 each. This sister proposed that we can put them into bags and then start delivering care packages, like first aid care packages, to people that need them as well. Another idea is doing a dried food or a canned food drive. There are so many ideas, there are so many ways that we can help people. We just need to figure out as a community, what can we do together? What are we willing to do? What can we do the best, the most efficiently, and how can we do it in the quickest way possible to help people that are in urgent need?
Yes, sister.
And actually, that's a very good idea with the canned food drive, because Richland too had kind of a donation drive as well, and they said that some of the places that do give out food I'm not sure exactly which ones, but some of them actually ran out, their supplies got ruined by the flood. So maybe we can connect stuff and then replenish some of the other ones or distribute them directly to people.
Yeah, absolutely,
We should,
absolutely. Um, this is a great idea. You know, this event that we want to organize, it certainly won't be the last bit of this. This will actually just be the beginning of this initiative. The event, like I said, is just to get people aware of our efforts, try to get people aware of who needs help, who needs relief, and it's a chance for us to gather funds so that we can go out into the community and then deliver that aid and deliver that relief. Inshallah. Now, I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but I will pass out a sign-up sheet if you are interested in helping in any capacity. Like I said, whether it's with organizing the event, planning the event, cleaning up, getting people to know about the event, handing out flyers, any capacity whatsoever. If you're interested, I can pass it out.
Excuse me. One thing that everybody can help. Most of you, if it's not all of you, have a Facebook, is it? I mean, so-called Facebook, okay? So let's try to use it in a good way now, okay? You can inform your friends that there is something been established in the mosque, there is a contact person, and that we want their support. Because like you see, what, about 30 people here, okay? And after this, how many out of the 30 people will be doing something? So let's try to get the word. Let's try to get the word, you understand, out to everybody through your own personal effort, contacting people and letting them know, and so persons that you can reach, and this is his email, his phone number. And let's try to come again next week and see how much the outcome of all this effort, and we can plan events for 2 weeks from now, as example. But it have to be at least 1 or 2 meetings before we have the actual event itself.
Right.
And sometimes you don't have to have the garage sale to sell the things. Have the garage sale and ask the people who've been afflicted by the flood to come and pick up whatever they want. And this is it. And whatever left over, you can send it to any of this other organization. Put it there, and that's it. And in the meantime, you can have dinner for them, and you can have booths to understand information about Islam for those who want to sit down and know about Islam or about the Islamic Center. So let's try to do these 3 things. Sign your name if you're willing to be part of this effort. Participate. Number 2, try through your Facebook that you reach a message to other people, okay? Each one of us, at least, they have 10 to 15 people in their list, in their book, okay, Facebook, all right? Try to reach them and give them the information. Number 3, come for the next meeting and be ready to plan something in 2 weeks max. What do you think about both, man?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Like I said before, 2 heads are better than 1. So if we have a community of heads working together, a community of hands helping make this happen, I think we can. think we can strive to have an excellent event that we can help a lot of people.
Alhamdulillah.
You know, again, the biggest thing is urgency. We need to act quickly, but like you said, we do need to get together. We need to plan. We need to make concrete plans, and we need to follow through those plans. So we will have a couple meetings, and then inshallah we will try to get the word out, and then we'll have a definite date. We'll have a definite idea of what services we can offer, the way that we can raise funds, and then we can have this event, inshallah.
Thank
Now,
you, everybody,
do you
for
have a
being
marker?
here. Yes, go ahead.
Do you have a marker, Sheikh?
Yes, we do.
Okay, if I can get a marker, I can write a email that I set up for this. It's ICC Outreach,
Habib.
1979 or 1929.
Habib,
So it's Islamic Center of Columbia Outreach, and it's 1929 Gervais Street. So iccoutreach1929@gmail.com. I'll write these down on the board so that if you have any suggestions, any comments, any concerns, we can be able to stay in contact through online. If you want to get other people from other masjid communities aware, whether it's in Columbia, whether it's in Greenville, Charleston, whether it's abroad in other states, they can contact us as well.
Can we sell food also to raise the fund? Some people.
Like I said, let's put all our ideas together, okay, and work like one body. Because if you want to raise fund by selling dinner, when and the where, all these things, and how we're going to inform the people about the dinner, okay? So we don't want to have individual ideas, but doesn't fly later on. It's something good, but you need to inform the people. You need to know where and when, and try to publicize it. So I think I encourage everybody to be in touch with Brother Tawheed, okay? And whatever it is that you're discussing with Tawheed, between me and him, inshallah, we will work something and get back to you. But let's have the central person, excuse me, Ali, the center person will be Brother Tawheed, that you communicate with him, all right? So if you have anything you want to do, discuss it with him, email him, call him, keep him busy, all right? And let's try, inshallah, to accomplish something and hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless our effort. Thank you for being here, everybody. And don't forget, we're going to meet again this Sunday coming, which I'm not going to be here. I'll be out of town, but you can take care of it, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد ان لا اله الا انت نستغفرك ونتوب اليك.